Well, scaling electric vehicles, EVs, accounts for around one-third of our valuation. Turkey is interested in hosting a Tesla facility, as you said. Because of this, a lot of nations are interested in establishing a Tesla facility. That's fantastic to hear. Everything is coming together. Our valuation is comprised of two-thirds autonomous and autonomous taxi platforms. Here in the United States, we believe Tesla to be at the top. More information on our roads and other roads worldwide has been gathered by it than by all the other companies put together. It will most likely be the company that moves people from point A to point B as fast and safely as feasible because it has more corner situations. Regulators are becoming more data-driven, which lowers the risks. Regulators have noticed that despite decades of declines due to auto safety measures, the number of auto deaths in the United States has increased from 30,000 to 45,000 during the last 5 to 10 years, particularly in the transportation sector. There has been some pushback and halt as a result of the bad economy, with GM and Ford announcing that they will pause their operations since they cannot continue to do so profitably. By the way, the fact that the competition is acting in this way while Tesla is rapidly advancing is advantageous to Tesla. You may make all these different explanations, and I do believe that there is an economic component to it, but what will happen if that is the case? We predict that the price of an electric vehicle will drop by half over the course of the next 5 years, which is also our investment time horizon. AI and Tesla's new block production methods and technologies play a major role in this. Allow me to speak with ARK Invest's founder, Cathie Wood, for a bit. In this video, Cathie shares her fascinating insights on why she is now investing twice as much in Tesla stock. In this engrossing conversation, Cathie covers everything from analyzing stock selling tactics to revealing the unrealized potential in Tesla's diverse ecosystem. Thus, you've come to the proper spot if you want to raise your investment game and acquire a competitive edge in the market. Come along with us as we explore the fascinating world of Tesla and discover why Cathie Wood has invested heavily in the company's stock. This isn't your typical stock chat, so fasten your seatbelt. People, prepare to learn the trade secrets of the professionals who purchase as much Tesla stock as they can. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons before we move on. Let's get this video started, and welcome to Tesla Stock News. This is where things start to get pretty hot. How do you handle your cash flow, and when should you sell? It's an important, delicate balance. You see, Cathie claims that just as things were reaching their zenith in 2021, ARK's stock began to decline below their projected returns. Instead of loitering, they sold off the items that didn't make the cut. Consider NVIDIA, which is quite significant in the AI processor market. Though they had been on that train from the start, ARK cashed out as the market took off. Why? All eyes were on AI, and NVIDIA was the obvious choice for those who wanted a piece of the action. However, Cathie and her group don't believe in taking it easy. They selected their best investments and reduced the size of their portfolio. The key to their success is therefore methodical selling. Now, let's talk about technology. The best analysts are those that work with Cathie. Since technology isn't limited to a single area anymore in the modern world, they aren't just industry experts. They are tech wizards. Consider Tesla as an example. It's an entire tech environment on wheels, not just a car. Elon is all about vertical integration, and who knows? Maybe in the future he may even challenge Apple for market share. It all comes down to playing the game sensibly and comprehending it. Cathie gave us this pearl of wisdom. This too shall pass. Do you recall that one? In the realm of investment, possessing accurate data is akin to possessing a crystal ball. If your figures tell you otherwise while everyone else is freaking out about inflation, that's your ticket to the big time. People, it all comes down to following the data. Believe in Cathie. It will eventually pay off. Let's discuss Tesla in more detail. Investors in Tesla have recently had a difficult time as the stock has plummeted, down a staggering 29% by 2024. But wait a minute. Is there a bright side to this? Likefolio co-founder Landon Swan has some intriguing statistics to share. A few weeks ago, Landon's team actually sent out a bullish notice to its hedge fund customers in spite of the depressing headlines. they have observed a discrepancy between the underlying data and the stock's performance. Indeed, following their most recent report, Tesla's stock fell 12%, mostly as a result of higher expenses and unclear forecasts. Indeed, there has been some movement in the EV sector, with major firms like Hertz shifting their focus away from EVs and hybrids gaining popularity. The shocking thing is that the majority of Tesla's cars are still going strong based on the data. Consider the Model Y as an example. With its svelte styling, strong range, and cutting-edge technology, this crossover SUV has been a stand-up performance for Tesla. It was expected to perform well, but it has exceeded all expectations and is now among the best-selling electric cars in its class. And then there is the highly awaited Tesla truck, which has rocked the car business. Even if deliveries are still in their early stages, competitors have been alarmed by the mere prospect of its arrival. As a result of Tesla's calculated price changes, competitors like Ford were compelled to reconsider their approaches and cut prices in order to stay competitive in the quickly changing electric vehicle industry. This intense rivalry highlights Tesla's unparalleled status as a trailblazer in the automobile industry, propelling innovation and breaking new ground like never before. This is when the intriguing part comes in. Tesla's internet presence is growing while its stock is plummeting. Both website traffic and Tesla-related conversations are increasing. That's a good sign. What does Landon think then? He does, however, have long-term optimism in Tesla. He's not allowing sentimentality to influence his decisions. He is all about the data, and the data seems to be looking pretty damn good, in his opinion. Is this the right time to purchase the dip, then? Landon is certain of it. It all comes down to being ahead of the curve. The path ahead may not be as difficult as you imagine with Tesla. What if I told you Cathie is far more optimistic about Tesla than just electric cars? Consider it. Although electric vehicles play a significant role in their operations, have you taken a look at their portfolio of companies and what they have planned? My friend, this is a totally different ballgame. Looking beyond automobiles, the Tesla Megapack is revolutionary. It is obvious that Tesla is more than simply an automaker. It is a major force in the energy sector, with predictions suggesting it may even overtake auto sales by the mid-2030s. However, that is merely the very beginning. Tesla's portfolio is as vast as it is revolutionary, ranging from the groundbreaking Powerwall to the wide array of charging stations, not to mention their ventures into robots, robotaxis, and expansive gigafactories. This broad vision highlights Tesla's unwavering commitment to innovation on many fronts, securing the company's place as a pioneer in determining the direction of energy and transportation in the future. Elon Musk is not merely experimenting in the electric vehicle sandbox. Rather, he is strategically positioning himself to outlast rivals and emerge victorious. And there's the China conundrum. Their enormous output might oversupply the world market with automobiles. It's a calculated action with broad ramifications. Here's the real deal, though. It's not all about vehicles at Tesla. They have 4 or 5 really good companies under their belt. Even without the automobiles, this is still a creative powerhouse. Simply placing a wager on Tesla automobiles is merely the tip of the iceberg. But it's a different story when you take into account everything else, particularly those fascinating robotics endeavors. I'm referring to the next 5 to 10 years. We haven't even considered the industries in which Tesla might take the lead yet. Let me ask you this now. Like Cathie, are you placing all your bets on Tesla? Here's another question for you to respond to before that. Who else do you know who is as excited about Tesla as you are? That would be Seeking Alpha, our sponsor for today. It's not enough to merely watch Tesla's phenomenal rise from the sidelines. Seeking Alpha is your one-stop shop for the most recent information on Tesla, Tesla stock price targets, Tesla innovation, and everything Elon Musk related for fans of the company and those who have an eye for finding the next big stock market find. Avoid the mainstream media's negative commentary about Tesla. The internet's top pro-Tesla news outlet is Seeking Alpha. Our channel might receive a commission if you click on the affiliate links in the description and make a purchase. I appreciate your help. Let's also discuss Elon's ability to multitask. The man is an incredible juggling. He has so many pies in his mouth that it's difficult not to be impressed. Simply glance at the graph that compares the stock price to the buzz surrounding Tesla's products. There's an opening there that presents itself. Long-term or short-term, you shouldn't pass up this experience. You might want to think about putting those Tesla shares under your mattress and forgetting about them for a solid 5 or 10 years. You'll thank yourself later, I promise. Let's talk about competition now. Of course, competitors are appearing one after the other, such as Rivian with its R2 and R3X models and the much-discussed Cybertruck.